Bearings. A bearing is usually expressed as an angle in degrees measured clockwise from north. For example, if you are standing at point A and want to describe the direction to point B, you might say the bearing of point A from point B is 45 degrees. As this. If you are standing at A and you have to describe your direction to point B, then you will say the bearing of point A from B is 45 degrees. Bearings are often used in combination with distance to describe the location of a point relative to another point. For example, you might say point B is located 500 meter from point A on a bearing of 45 degrees, as the distance between A and B is 500 meter. Bearings are also used in compass navigation, where a compass is used to determine the direction of north. In this case, a bearing is measured relative to magnetic north, which may differ slightly from true north depending on your location and the declination angle. Uses of bearings. Bearings can be used on maps to indicate the direction of a line or the angle between two lines. Bearings are typically given in degrees or mils, a unit of angle measurement used by the military. Compass directions are often used to describe the orientation or direction of an object or location. Here are some common compass directions and their corresponding bearings. North. North is 0 degrees or 360 degrees. East is 90 degrees. South is 180 degrees. West is 270 degrees. Northeast is 45 degrees, southeast is 135 degrees. Southwest is 225 degrees and northwest is 315 degrees. One common use of bearings on a map is to indicate the direction of a line such as a road, trail or river. The bearing is measured from true north or magnetic north depending on the map's orientation and indicates the angle between the line and north. Bearings can also be used to describe the angle between two lines, such as the angle between two rods or the direction of a flight path. Examination tips. When solving problems involving bearings, it's important to draw accurate diagrams. Make sure you label the points and angles correctly and use a protractor to measure angles.